What's up, guys? Got another cool one to show off. This is a new color you guys haven't seen before. So we've got our black and emerald green with monitor lizard color shifting cerakoted Kraken build. Predominantly up front it is green, but if you get into the light you've got a nice blue green, moves into teal, and if you get it just right you can get some yellow green in there. But the dial is done that way, the case is done that way, so you can see up here this darker blue green, and you can see this lighter green through here. You can see it in the dial. It is a color shift cerakoted. So dial, case itself, and clasp, not the double locker, but just the clasp. Everything else is done in black cerakote with a little bit of speckle add to it, just to tie it in into the case. Also, you've got a dual cerakoted bezel in here. Did it in that color shift, baked it in, and then did it in actually no, it was done in black first, baked, and then done in the color shift where it went down inside there, and then sanded back off all the way around to expose the black underlayer before baking. Black crown with the Kraken on here, black sword handset, and then it's been pipped around. Low profile exhibition caseback, stainless steel movement holder, and a silver rotor with quick disconnect on here if you need to ever pop that off. And this is a link band. And that is the build. It came out pretty freaking awesome. Bezel will turn left, it'll turn right. With the cerakote and the tension ring being bent a little bit, it will stay pretty tight unless you want to move it. Automatic mechanical, so you can wind it, you can wear it, you can put it in a watch winder. But if it's dead or you're not going to be very active, make sure you wind it a little bit. Now you do that as you back the crown off the threads, so you hear it and feel it clicking. At that point you can wind, and a wind is a turn that way. Turning it towards you doesn't do anything, but it's a lot easier to keep your finger spacing and just go back and forth. If you do this for 4 or 5 seconds before you put it on, even if you're not very active, you'll keep time throughout the day. And if you do it for something closer to 20 seconds, you're going to max out that 31+ hour power reserve on it. You can now overwind it, so don't worry about that. When you're comfortable with your winding, pull it to the one and only click, and you can now set your time. You'll notice you got a wobble crown that deflects lateral pressure from going into the stem and into the movement. So if you're pushing and prying on it, you're not putting any adverse pressure on the movement. You also notice you got a non-hacking movement, so it's going to just keep going on you. Okay, Google, what time is it?
It's 2:57 p.m.
2:57 p.m. So more like back here. When you're good, push it over, take it out of that time setting, and then wind it down. And that is the build. Pretty freaking kick-ass. So, as with every build, they're going to come with matching beads. Now, we don't have color shifting beads, but we've got some nice green beads to go in the mix. This will come in a green Kraken box. It will also come with watch clearance. This is good on all glass and metal parts. So this watch as a whole, normally these have my logo on them, and they're larger, but supply chain issues, all I can get is the 2-ounce from the main company. Also come with some Novus 2 repackaged. This is for your acrylic glass. You can scratch it, but if you do, put a tiny bit of this on it and buff against the scratch, not with it. Doing semicircles using your included microfiber, and you should buff it out in about 20 seconds. So that is the build. Black with some of the emerald green sparkle added over top of it, baked in, and then emerald green with monitor lizard color shift cerakote Kraken. So if you're into green, you're into black, and you're into blue green and teal and black, this is the watch for you. But predominantly it's going to be green, but you'll notice on the edges where it catches the other light, it's going to be a little bit louder, and then it just depends on where you have it in the light. So there it is. If it's going to you, congrats. Good work. That's the build. So if you want me to build you something custom and unique, reach out and I'll see what I can do. If you want to continue to see videos like this, like and subscribe as I put them up all the time. Thanks, guys.